Hey, Kathleen here. I'm doing this video because something's been on my mind. It's been bothering me, and I feel like I need to say something about it. Obviously, we've all been feeling, pretty upset about these things that have been going on with George Floyd and racism the last 10 days. But there's one thing that stands out for me personally right now is, the all lives matter kind of thing. When I post Black Lives Matter and I get a lot of, hearts and likes, and that's great, but then I get some posts that people are putting all lives matter, and I'm like, before I start judging, maybe they just need to be educated. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to educate those people who respond with all lives matter. We know that all lives matter. That is obvious, okay? We're not saying that only Black lives matter. But when you do say all lives matter, you are taking the focus totally off of the issue at hand here. The Black community has not been part of the human family. Black lives have not mattered for so many people for so long, for centuries. Okay, we are trying to create more inclusivity by pointing out that through homicides and through lynchings and through slavery and mass incarcerations and discrimination, that we need to do something to include the Black community as an equal part of our human family. When you say all lives matter, you are ignoring that fact, and basically it feels racist to me. Okay, it's important that we focus on this issue, that the Black community feels just safe and included in our human community. I mean, really, color of skin makes a difference? Oh, and you might say, okay, well, I had an experience with this Black person who, stole from me, as an example. Well, therefore, like, the whole Black community is hated at that point, or feared, or you read about it. Well, let me ask you this. So if a white person stole from you, or an Asian person stole from you, or whomever, then you hate them too. So, maybe you hate everybody. So that's why I'm posting this. I'm thinking it's very important at this time that you revisit your belief systems. Where did this hate or fear come from? Maybe it's just fear because you haven't immersed yourself, you haven't educated yourself about the Black community. Look at some documentaries, read some books, put yourself in their shoes. Is that how you want to be treated? Okay, so revisit those belief systems, because they're taught. Beliefs are taught to us. So where did you learn this? Where did you learn to become afraid? Where did you learn that because of the color of their skin that you are suspicious? So that is the point I'm trying to make here. The white community, we need to get together. This white privilege, it's our fault. I want to personally apologize to the Black community out there for ignoring this issue for so long. And it's a shame that we had to have the George Floyd incident to start waking us up. But it's time. It's time. It's time to change. And so I'm sorry. Please forgive me and the white community. I'm speaking for all of us. And let's start, taking action. So be careful with those emotions. I know those of us who are riled up about this, we need to let ourselves cleanse those emotions of anger right now, because we don't want to project to the people in the community who are not supporting Black Lives Matter. We don't want to mirror back any hate and anger. We need to take the high road, rise up above it, let ourselves calm down, and start looking at what we can do to take rightful action in a peaceful and loving way, because we know that hate and violence is not going to lead to a peaceful world. You know, I mean, imagine a world where everybody just accepted everybody, regardless of race, color, creed, whatever. Doesn't everybody want that? You know, so that's all I have to say. Black Lives Matter.